Live from Studio 6B in the Fimplejamat Recreational Center for the Fashionably Exasperated, it's Pran Funkels Live. And now, join us for lots of great phone calls.
We had technical difficulties here.
Pran Funkels, how you doing? Can you hear me now? Well, what do you know about cranberries, you motherfuckers? I hope you know a lot. Hope you're in the Thanksgiving promising mood. Now, Mrs. Sudsup, you promised. It was a Thanksgiving promise. The deal was, I murder this goose that has been my pet for the last several months. And in return, you, Mrs. Sudsup, are going to do an entire episode of Pran Funkels. Everybody ready? Welcome to Pran Funkels. Welcome again to the people who can hear me now. And I apologize for the people in this room who already heard me say that. Little known fact, every episode of Pran Funkels has a live studio audience. In this case, it's mostly spiders, but, well, you know, I got spiders. So in light of Thanksgiving, what do you know about cranberries? Do you know much? I was yammering on about what I know, but you couldn't hear it, I think. Here for the comments is in the chat, love you a lot. I was talking about Thanksgiving dinner and a subject that came up when I was in my recent Thanksgiving experiences. There's always a discussion about cranberries, especially if you're hanging out with Jake Holmes, which I do almost every day, you know. We wear fedoras and newsboy hats together because we're both big fans of that. And Jake, every year around Thanksgiving, it always comes up, and I dread it because he judges me harshly for my opinions, but I have to answer him, what do you know about cranberries? Do you like the can of gelatin-based cranberry? Or do you like homemade cranberry sauce? Or as Neil Hamburger would say, if he were forced to be quiet in a basement, cranberry sauce? My answer is, I don't care. I'll eat either one. And me and Patrick, my brother Patrick, he's my brother. Did you know that? Growing up, from what I recall, there was always the can of cranberry quote-unquote sauce. It was like a blob of Jell-O, basically. And also, there was always an elderly member of our family that would make actual cranberry sauce that you could see the cranberries. And I never really cared that much. I would eat both of them. I was never grossed out by the one that plopped out of a can. But also I never ate that much of it, you know. I ate about 0.5 ounces of both of them combined, probably. But it seems like a common thing for people to be disgusted by the one in a can, you know. But, I don't care. I don't care if it's in the shape of a can. I'll eat a tiny piece of it. I feel the same way about refried meat. Refried beans. Okay. Alright, let's make some Pran Funkels. You want to? It's just me tonight, by the way. Have you figured that out yet? I said that earlier when you couldn't hear me. We ain't got no Kira. We ain't got no Patrick. We ain't got no Mike. We ain't got no Justin. Justin, you wanna join? I bet you're not listening. I bet you're asleep. We ain't got no Chris. We certainly ain't got no double negatives tonight. I heard a lot about double negatives as a kid. It was an important part of my upbringing. I think I was trained by my parents not to sound like I was from Oklahoma. But obviously I failed miserably. But maybe that was my idea. Let's make some Pran Funkels. What about that? What about that bed? I'd like to buy your bed back from you, even if it's extremely stained. Maybe we'll have some Bob Mills tonight, folks. One thing I learned once again, visiting Oklahoma for the first time in quite a while. Months. Bob Mills is still going strong. I assume he's still craving your stained, used mattress, that he's really interested in taking it back. But that man's creepy, and we're not going to keep talking about him. This show's not about creepy gentlemen. Not at all. So I'm going to go to number 2 in the list, just so we can make a call. Because well, not going to go into too much detail here. But here's number 2. This is an individual from the last show. Bertha will tell you who it is. Hang on, Bertha. Oh, she wants Bertha bites, or she won't talk tonight, folks. I'm sorry about this. she's asking for donations for us to purchase Bertha Bites, but fun fact, we don't have to buy them. I was anticipating this, so I made some Bertha Bites, air quotes. Basically, I take a spoon and blob out ranch dressing in dots on the floor of the basement here. And once it's, we'll revisit the term gelatinized, even though I haven't said it yet, while unmuted. Bertha munches on those, so I've got a ball for her, Bertha. You want to make a call, Bertha? She said okay. Alright, here we go. This is, Bertha, who's it?
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hello? Are you there? Please pick up. Yeah, I don't think he melted properly. Maybe Bertha didn't stop the world. There was no one to melt with. Or maybe Bertha just wanted a Weilers and there was a miscommunication. Sometimes you just want a Weilers, you know?
Hello. Leave a message after the tone.
How come you stole my Weilers, beef? Me bouillon from Weilers, goddammit. It smells like grape. Pick up the phone, you son of a bitch. Around the world, I want a Weilers. Me bouillon flavored fruit punch. Are you there? I'm game. I'm jamming in you. Are you coming? One 882-2083. Folks, you know you're really getting into character when there's drool involved. I'll just put that out there. Well, let's move on. Maybe we'll hear back from her. I mean him. Well, I don't know. Maybe Marcus is a gal. Who knows? There used to be a gentleman that I would attempt to prank call in my youth. Unsuccessfully, most of the time. But he had a nickname, Marcus in the Dark. Anyway. He's now in no longer with us. I have a file that I place people in, and it's very close. There's two of them. There's no longer with us, and there's the other one. Now in prison. Well, let's move on. Obviously, I'm having some difficulty remembering things that I thought of a few minutes prior to Pryor's place, so let's make another call. I can only remember things that happened less than 2 minutes before or after I saw an episode of Pryor's Place.
808
okay.
482.
I don't know about you folks. Sometimes I just dial a phone number in hopes that it will tell me the number I just dialed.
And then other times, I dial a number hoping that it will sing the lyrics to A-E-I-O-U and sometimes Y.
I'm sorry. You can't leave a message because the person you called has a voicemail box that hasn't been set up yet. Goodbye.
How's your Campbell's baked beans with bacon soup, honey? I hope you're enjoying it, Carol. Carol sounded like she was nestled in with her hubby in a super sloppy sleeping bag provided by both Mark Summers and ZZ Top at the same time. They showed up at her door and they said, "Hi, I'm Mark Summers. Would you and your husband like to get into this super sloppy sleeping bag and eat baked beans? The one catch, you gotta answer the phone every time you see one of these orange flags, and you gotta say, 'This number don't work.' Are you ready, Carol?" Wait, was your name Carol?
I'm sorry. You can't leave a message because the person you called has a voicemail box that hasn't been set up yet. Goodbye.
Okay, let's try this again, Carol. Now next time, say, they have a voicemail box that has not found the triangular orange flag in the gravy. Can we do that, Carol? Oh, she's shaking her head no. Oh, Pablo just took care of her. Okay, we're going to move on. We're not going to say another word about that. Here's a number that called us recently. And we have a rule here at Pran Funkels. I don't know if you're aware. Long-time listeners know this rule. We chant it before every episode. But I'll let you new listeners in on a little secret. What we do is when someone calls us, are you ready? Long time listener, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Call them. You didn't say it was me. Oh, okay. Sorry, I forgot. I don't have the live studio audience in the Pran Funkels basement tonight. I usually do, I just don't right now. We had a custard emergency, so everyone got evacuated. And they evacuated their bowels.
We are sorry, there is no one available to take your call. Please record your message after the tone. Press star to discard the recording, or press any digit to end the recording.
Hi, Derek has 3 pages worth of receipts that he needs you to give a good look at. Page number 1 contains interactions between Zach and Charles. I don't know how to put this. Long John Silver's was visited. Page 2 gets a little bit gooier. You know what? Let's just talk about this over the phone, or I don't want to leave a message. Or if you want to see me in person, give me a call back, 402-882-2083. Let's make another call. We got Jesse Dugal, 6125. So that's a lot of, that's 4 prime numbers in a row right there. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's not. Those aren't prime. I could tell you what prime numbers are, but not right now, okay? So quit asking. He says, I'm typing this message to prove I'm not touching myself. Well, apparently can't reach your dick with your mouth because it ain't long enough to... Let's make another call. Smeagol. Smigel. Sausage Suck Incorporated. We're gonna do it anytime. Get ready, get going now. We're gonna get blowing now. And dreams come true.
Welcome to America's hottest talk line. Guys, hot ladies are waiting to talk to you.
She knew
Press 1
where
now.
I was going with that.
Ladies, to talk to interesting and exciting guys free. Press 2 to connect free now.
America's hottest talk line is for callers 18 and over. If you're under 18, you must hang up now. Product of XIP. We hope you have a great time on America's hottest talk line. Grab a pen. We're going to give you our direct access number so you can call us back absolutely free next time you're in the mood.
Pen.
Ready?
I'm busy
Call
grabbing my pencil.
1-800-444-3000.
I'm Mr. David Lee Roth.
That's 1-800-444-3000. You need to record a greeting to introduce yourself to the other callers.
So
First,
I don't need to
let's
call
record
that
the
number.
name you want to use. After the tone, record just your first name.
Robotington Nerdithan
Now let's record your greeting. If you're ready to record, press 1. To hear tips for recording a good greeting and some examples, press 2. If you'd like to pause the system to prepare what you're going to say, press 3. Record after the tone. Hit any key when you're done.
Attention, ladies. Professor Robotington 23 Fordington, king of all Zootopia, is available at your leisure. Please identify yourself at once. Thank you very much.
If you're happy with your greeting, press 1. To hear how it sounds, press 2. Your greeting is now being reviewed by the moderator.
Oh, this
For
is going to
safe
get us
connection,
laid,
keep personal
folks.
information like your last name, phone number, address, or details about your workplace
Oh, wait a minute.
confidential
I'm a lady.
until you've had time to get to
Oh,
know the
I
other
went
person.
about that the
And never
wrong
share
way.
your credit card info with anyone on the system. We will never ask for your credit card info unless you contact us to make a purchase. By using this service, you agree to our terms of use and privacy policy, which you can view on our website. We assume no responsibility for personal meetings.
Okay.
If you hear a caller you're not interested in, you can block them so you won't hear each other by pressing 7. And if you hear something really inappropriate, pressing 7 again will report them to the moderator. Your greeting has been approved. There are no callers
Of
on the
course.
line close to you.
Okay, sorry, folks. There's a high likelihood that's going to be a waste of time. That number was not supposed to go to that. It just has defaulted. You know, when you default on your loan for your 800 number, part of that, the punishment from Vinny is that he makes your 800 number, no matter what your business was, it's now the hottest talk line. So he's gonna make it a lucrative thing no matter what. Well, let's move on. How we doing, folks? Looks like we're doing alright. I can see a lot of, a lot of people eating nachos out in the crowd there. In the live Pran Funkels audience. How are those gels? Or is it pronounced gels? I don't know. Nachos. How's the one with the Tostitos that you dump orange goo on? Well, coming up next, we have a bit of a blamp situation involving some type of family members as well as their sons. Blamp, blamp. LBGTQs love Arby's. I think I'm conflating a couple of commercials there.
Hello, and thank you for calling Kelly & Sons Cleaning and Hauling. We apologize for not being able to take your call personally. We are either on another line, assisting another client, or have stepped away at the present time.
Eating at Wendy's.
However,
Just go
your
ahead
call
and say
is
it.
very important to us. Please leave your name, telephone number, and a brief message, and we will return your call at our earliest convenience. Thank you, and have a blessed day.
Hi, David Gristleblock wanted me to give you a phone and say that we are really climbing uphill with this Friskies account. I hope you can help us. We've really overextended our welcome. Devin left a whole pouch on the counter yesterday. So, that kind of probably gives you a hint about the situation. Anyway, 402-882-2083. ASAP would be super. Thank you. We're really needing you. Thank you. Okay. Want to just hang up or press a button or something? Alright. That's got to be convincing, right? They're going to call back, right? During the show, preferably. Give me call back? I call him? Let's call him again. Let's hey, call again. Man.
We are sorry, there is no one available to take your call. Please record your message after the tone. Press star to discard the recording, or press any digit to end the recording.
I just wanted to clear up something about Friskies real quick. Daryl has no legal connection to it, and he wants you to know that. Okay, thank you. Okay, well, I think we need to dial some other numbers that, to be quite honest, they might require dipping sauce. So we're gonna have to do that. Unfortunately, that means you're gonna have to listen to something while I dip. I hope you're okay with that. I've made peace with it, so I hope you have. We'll be right back.
Kevin. Portrait of the artist as a young man?
No, portrait of a young man flunking art.
Oh.
I'm trying to do Prince Charles, but...
Really? Well, you certainly seem to have captured something of him.
Why did I take this class?
Because art is a wonderful opportunity for self-expression.
Yeah, well, I can't do this junk.
Oh, now, Kevin, look. Start with the eyes. They are the mirror of the soul. Now, look. A little indentation here, another little one there, then some contour with the thumbnail, and voila.
Hey, that's pretty good. You've done this before, right?
Once or twice. But the point is, in art, as in every creative endeavor, one must deal from personal experience.
Oh, yeah?
Sculpt somebody you know, somebody you have a feeling for, an attitude about.
Hey, that's a good idea. I'm gonna go look around. Thanks.
Actually, that's not so bad.
Okra, yuck. Got it. Beets, double yuck. Sauerkraut. Good riddance. Flour, all-purpose. Leslie, you little monster. I didn't know it was open.
Let me guess. The Pillsbury Dough Girl.
Real funny.
What's all this?
It's for the food and clothing drive at the mall. Yeah, we're getting rid of all our junk food.
So I see. Baked beans, navy beans, pinto beans.
Mimi.
Doing a remake of Blazing Saddles.
For the homeless people of Pittsburgh.
Oh, and don't they deserve a balanced diet?
Kansas
a little
City.
variety, such as this beef ravioli, or these sliced canned peaches. Or these chocolate chip cookies?
Oh, come on, we like that.
To be fair, anytime Christopher Hewitt says something, it sounds unacceptable and or pretentious, you know, so... It could be the fanciest dinner you've ever heard of, but he's saying it like that. It's like, you feel ashamed to eat it, you know? Okay, I think we're ready to call these other numbers. This one's going to be a soundboard call, so thoughts and prayers, please. I've made some decent soundboard calls. I just don't attempt them very often. I've had the luxury of not having to do that. Not that it's not fun. It's just something that I think takes practice, like everything else. If you want to be better at it. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know if I ever got better at it. But let's dial this number. This is someone we've phoned recently. And we're gonna phone him again.
Hello, thank you for calling Gen X.
I think there's an echo, honey. It's kind of a Morton Downey Jr.
Well, obviously he didn't answer, but also I'm running into a settings situation, but we're gonna do something about that. Bearwood Furniture, right next door to Morgan Boots.
Hi, I'm Gary Owens with Galleria Furniture. Come shop the largest living room department in the state.
This Vermont group competitor priced at $19.99, Galleria priced at only $11.99 for the sofa, love seat, and recliner. With up to 12 months to pay.
Okay, well, I guess that business has been taken over by some other unsavory individual. But anyway. Let's dial another number here. I just want to talk to someone, please. Hello? Hello?
Huh?
Hi. David, I need to talk to you. It's important. David, tell her you're talking to Jeremy. Just tell her. Trust me. How dare you hang up when I'm in character?
Hello?
David,
You've got the wrong number.
it's Jeremy, David. Don't pretend like you don't know me.
Hey, you've got the wrong number.
David, I spoke with Geneva.
Hey, shut up.
She told me what you're up to, David. I think he sounds guilty. I don't know about you. This is, by the way, the vet driving redneck. I'm just tickled someone answered finally. Tickled all the heck. Mew 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 mew. It's another Pran Funkels pick up hang up. Pick up hang up. Pick up hang up. Hey, did you know you can use the Cutman weapon as a boomerang to grab the magnet on a like man's level? You don't have to have Gutsman or a like man to break through the boulders. You can just grab it. I don't remember when I learned that, but it was possibly more than a decade later after that game originally came out. It was a fun thing to learn, you know. I recalled playing that game for the first time and like me and Patrick seeing that thing on a like man's stage that you can't get to and like, what the fuck is that? And then you didn't find out until way later. And you only found out by accident, you know, kind of, but that it's a very important item that you need, or else you can't complete the game, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let's make some more calls. Pick up hang up. Gonna call a different number, but we'll go back to that guy if I remember to. Want to lay odds on that?
Thank you for calling Treasure Island Reservations. Our office hours are 5 a.m. to midnight, 7 days a week. If you need immediate assistance with a reservation arriving within the next 48 hours, press 1
smoke
for a
break
front desk
while you record this greeting.
representative. To book tickets and reservations online, visit our website at
Online? No. I don't like the internet.
Thank you for calling Treasure Island Reservations. Our office hours are 5 a.m.
So this is the number they have to play a recording and or hang up on you, I guess. I was visiting an individual over this holiday weekend, at least in the United States. It's called Thanksgiving. Ever heard of it? We're very thankful for some things. This particular individual is a registered trademark. No, but he received in the mail a traffic citation of some sort. Maybe of the parking variety, but I'm not positive on that detail, but I believe that's what it was, and he didn't even know what they were talking about. So he was calling them, and it was yesterday, it was Friday after Thanksgiving, so, you know, yeah, they're probably not at work. But he kept calling it, and it had a thing like we just experienced. It was, hello, you've reached the, you know, whatever, and this number doesn't work. Bye. We just answered to tell you that you're not getting through to anyone, basically. Oh, thank you. That's so much better than it just being busy or just ringing and no one answering. If it's one of those, you just hang up and you're like, God damn it. But if a thing you know, a recording, AI or otherwise, answers to tell you that they're not gonna fucking answer, it just pisses you off even more, you know what I mean? Okay, well, let's move on.
Yep.
Hi, I just took a little drink of water, so give me just a second to recover. Just hang on, I'm sorry.
What?
Okay, I need to speak with Craig, please.
Craig or Curtis?
Oh, yeah, well, Curtis is good. Yeah, can I talk to him?
This is him.
Okay, I have several documents that Deborah sent to me. You know what I'm talking about?
No, just the guy about tires.
Yes, Deborah sent all of the documents.
Yeah. I don't know Deborah, I don't know who you are, and it's a Missouri number, and I don't live in Missouri.
Why is it a Missouri number, then?
Huh?
How come it's a Missouri number if you're not in Missouri? Answer me that.
Because you can buy it, you can get any number you want.
I think you might have a God complex about phone numbers.
Well, I think you got the wrong number. Don't call me back. Alright? I don't know a Deborah, and I don't know anything about papers. Alright?
You're barking up the wrong Deborah's tree.
I don't know a Deborah.
You're gonna soon.
No. I work for the FBI. You want me to come and talk to you?
Well, Deborah wants you to talk to her, I'll tell you that.
I think you're a sick man. Just get off the phone, you little punk-ass bastard.
Okay. I think I'm gonna leave it right there for now. Because I'm scared, and I know he works for the FBI, folks, so we're gonna have to... I'm sorry. Good night. Thanks for listening. Let's take a look at the chat. Well, we've been joined by... He's asking what that old movie clip was from. It's from a Stanley Kubrick film. It's one of the lesser known ones. It's called... And it's also a comedy, which, you know, it's debatable how many comedies Stanley Kubrick made, but this one, it's pretty obvious that it is. It's called Christopher Hewitt Sits on a Sack of Peanuts that was given to him for free when he ordered food to go from Texas Roadhouse. And then Garfield scratches Mr. Belvedere's nutsack, and it hurts. Luckily, there's a sock to clean up the blood. Okay. Jesse Dugal filled us in. It's Mr. Marmaduke. Do you remember, though, there was like a rip-off of Marmaduke called Belvedere? Or is this one of them Fidel Castros where you think you remember something a certain way and then you don't, and your memory's failing you, so you think, hey, this must be a conspiracy. It's that Marmaduke effect. It's where you think that Neil deGrasse Tyson was in that Sinbad movie, and he was a magician or something. And then Frankenstein's monster showed up, and he said, Sinbad. Alright. I gotta use these soundboards on certain individuals. So we're gonna do that. Is everyone well chuffed? Tippity type. I'll allow it. Alright, now we're gonna call someone that we had interactions with on our last show. So ban your metal. Well, do something with something.
Hi, you've reached Margot. I can't get to my phone right now. Leave a message and I'll call you back.
Yeah, let's give her a call back.
Hi, you've reached Margot. I can't get to my phone right now. Leave a message and I'll call you back.
I believe that was an STV. Straight to voicemail. My echo sounded like the frog from Macintosh products. Joop. Joop, joop, joop.
Hi, you've reached Margot. I can't get to my phone right now. Leave a message and I'll call you back.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna make another call, okay? Are you guys ready? Here we go. You know, when I'm left unattended, I tend to get weird. And my chicken tenders tend to get tenderer. You know why? Why? Because I leave them in the crock pot. Whole time I'm doing this show, got a crock pot. I'm just tossing meat into it and seeing what happens. And I'm pulling it out, blindfolded. I don't know how recently that meat was tossed in there. But rules are, I eat it. Blindfolded. And I guess what it is. Sometimes it tastes like Windex. That's when I know it's chicken from Walmart. Sometimes it tastes like beef. Yeah, that's about that. All I have to say about that. Sometimes it tastes like Windex, because my wife is spraying Windex in my mouth and saying, hey, quit fucking around eating this shit. I'm trying to get your attention. Your son needs a ride to badminton practice. And I'm like, what the fuck is badminton? I thought mittens were good. Well, let's try again.
Hi, you've reached Margot. I can't get to my phone right now. Leave a message and I'll call you back.
Alright, this next one in the list. Someone else we've recently called. Sorry, Kira. I know the intention was to call these folks several hours ago, and at the beginning of the show, and I've done none of that. But I will say this. Same. Arby's is different. So, there's that. Coming up next, we're gonna call. And I'm gonna use a specific soundboard on this one. Here we go.
Hello, thank you for calling Gen X. I am on.
Well, I think we called him earlier, but we called him again just now, and we're gonna call him again.
Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Sandy. Sandy?
Thanks. Please stay on the line.
All the girls are back home with Mom. Okay. Bullshit. Oh. 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 Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness.
I think his wife got jealous of him making talkative grandma come there. Yeah, that man likes to press 0 and then numbers after 0. He likes to trickle up the keypad. And Grandma was glad that he did that, because it made her say,
Oh.
And then,
Oh.
And then,
Oh, my God. Oh, my,
and then,
oh my
and then,
goodness.
Well, I think she might have been. Nah. Well, how about that guy, you know? Hey, you know who we haven't called in a while? I'll tell you. That's a certain individual. His first name is Free. His last name is Book Guy. No, just kidding. Let's call this number.
Hi, you've reached Margot. I can't get to my phone right now. Leave a message and I'll call you back.
You know, having a lot of fun tonight, but let's not forget what this is all about. If you can please donate however much money to your local charity, your favorite charity, donate to them right now and tell them Pran Funkels said to do this. And that's how, as Mr. Robertson once said, that's how we get real good. Well, there's a guy I think we need to call back from earlier tonight on the show, and this is a gentleman who drives a certain type of vehicle and has a certain color on a certain part of his body. He's gonna blank me.
Hello, you've reached Brad Singletary with Tip Top Roofing. If you could leave a message and I'll get...
Okay. I think we can move on. How we doing, folks? I'm sorry, there's not a 70s song that you're gonna hear now. I know you're when you hear How You Doing Out There, folks, you think, oh, I'm gonna hear a song now.
Please press 1 for English. For English, please press 1. Thank you. Hello, and please listen carefully as our menu options may have changed. Calls are recorded for quality assurance. We're very excited to tell you about a special promotion for select callers. This will only take a moment. By answering just a few questions, we will find out if this offer is right for you. If you're interested in saving money on car insurance and want to hear about the best rates in the entire country, please press 1 and one of our representatives. Thank you for your interest in car insurance. Please hold while we transfer your call to a car insurance representative who will provide you a quote on new car insurance.
Hey, you've reached the service center. I need to gather a few pieces of info from you and we'll direct your call to the right specialist. Can I get your first and last name, please?
Wilford Brimley.
Thanks, Wilford Bramley. What zip code are you calling from today?
The one filled up with Quaker oats, you son of a bitch.
I'm ending the call now. Please reach out again if you have a legitimate inquiry. Take care.
I'm reaching out right now. People, at least at this juncture in human history, I think, put up with more shit than AI does. Does that scare you? I'm not saying anything. I'm just asking. We're gonna move on with the show. But man, does that scare you? Let's make another call. Does that scare you? Let's make another call. Go to next. We have person. Who control? Let me see. I have a feeling we're not going to deliver on the promise that you might assume is being made by the naming of this individual who possesses this phone number. Even if it's Satan, it's Satan. This is a boring number you've possessed. Here we go. I'm going to tell you what Kira has named it. Kira, Sorry to criticize your naming. Person who controls murder, drugs, sex. No punctuation after that. There were 2 commas that you can probably guess where they went. Up a bum's asshole, that's where they went. Let's call this number.
Please leave your message for 808.
Next number in the list. How many individuals have I spoken with tonight? One? Is it just one? Oh wait, I may have skipped a number. Okay. I'm sure I didn't. But let's just make sure I didn't skip a number.
Please press 1 for English. For English, please press 1. Thank you. Hello, and please listen carefully as our menu options may have changed. Calls are recorded for quality assurance. We're very excited to tell you about a special promotion for select callers. This will only take a moment. By answering just a few questions, we will find out if this offer is right for you. If you're interested in saving money on car insurance and want to hear about the best rates in the entire country, please press 1 and one of our representatives will assist you. To save money on car insurance, press 1 now to speak with an insurance representative. If you're interested in saving money on car insurance and want to hear...
Hi, this is Emma. Thank you for listening to our special promotions. I can help you with your call. Please tell me why you are calling today.
I heard you have kick-ass apple cake.
All right. What company were you calling?
The kick-ass apple cake company that provides knowledge, enlightenment, as well as
I'm not
information.
finding a match for your request. Do you have a pen handy so you can write down a number?
I'm sorry, what was your
You
name?
can try calling 1-800.
I'm sorry, hang on.
660 for more information.
Apple butter.
Let me give you that number again.
No,
the
I
number
didn't.
Is
I'm not.
1-800
I'm ignoring you,
712
Phyllis. What's your name?
6600.
What's your name again?
Thank you for calling us today. To call back and hear new exciting offers from our select partners,
Have you ever seen the Stepford
Wives?
Wives?
The number to call is 800-410-1660.
Folks, what we just heard, Mustard, was an example of why you do not, under any circumstances, ever leave it to anyone operating under the business name or moniker of Beaver. Well, it's time for Bertha to call her attorneys, honey. That's that part of the show in Pran Funkels, honey. I'm very
very confused about my sexuality. I thought I was a ringer, but now I'm a busybody. Honey.
It would be fun to, you know, get someone on the chat line and do that.
Honey, I have apple cake, honey. Now, honey, I have apple cake.
Okay. You know what? I just swallowed my pride, man. Okay. Now let's call someone who enjoys taking baths in cream of mushroom soup. Something that I thought about within the last 24 hours. But we'll get to that later. I gotta sneeze. I'm gonna mute. I bet you didn't hear any part of that sneeze. You wanted to,
Welcome
but you
to
didn't.
Verizon Wireless. The number you dialed has been changed, disconnected, or is no longer in service.
Dismembered.
If you feel you have reached this recording in error.
Oh, that gal. Thinking I have feelings. If you had any idea that I'm from Oklahoma, you'd know I have no feelings whatsoever. Hey, let's make another call. Oh, I got a call, incoming call here. Oh, it's someone might be. Hello? I beg your pardon?
Yeah, you call me in the middle of the night.
I can't. You're very quiet. I can't hear you very well.
Why do you call me in the middle of the night?
Well, Deborah told me your number.
Why do you call me at 3:30 in the morning?
Well, that's when Deborah said to call.
I don't know what you're talking about or why you call me at 3:30 in the morning, but stop doing it.
Is Deborah
I don't know
there?
who Deborah is. Stop calling my phone number.
Have you heard about the Gordelsons department?
Stop calling me in the middle of the night.
Gordelsons says yes. Have you heard that?
Well, there might be another soundboard I need to use tonight. Let's give her a call back.
Hi, you've reached Margot. I can't get to my phone right now. Leave a message and I'll call you back.
I'm getting fidgety in my bed. I've got 23 Rubik's Cubes in my pocket.
Hi, you've reached Margot. I can't get to my phone right now. Leave a message and I'll call you back.
Well, she doesn't want to accept our call. But also, is calling us. Except I can only hear it, I can't see it. Isn't that neat? It's the kind of incoming call you don't take home to mother. Well, I wish that individual would call back. Eh? Anybody want to call back that was just calling there? On a different number than the one I was actually dialing from? We have a Gonago that needs to be gummed into. We've had way too many teeth end up in this Gonago. And I feel like some people are missing the point. We would like gums in this Gonago. I don't like these in my Gonago. I only like... I'm gaming, I'm gaming, I'm gaming, I'm gaming, gaming, I'm gaming, I'm gaming, I'm gaming, gaming. Bertha karaoke will commence in about an hour, once my dad's glasses are done. If they are not tinted, I'll put that stipulation on there. If they're not tinted accidentally or accidentally, later in the show you're going to hear some Bertha karaoke. So stay tuned. If you're a fan of Bertha, you're gonna want to keep listening to Pran Funkels tonight, okay? Alright, we're gonna make some calls. Don't worry, we're gonna do that one thing. But also, Bertha was gonna say some karaoke. Okay, what else we got now? I think we have a Mr. Rogers phone number. It goes directly to Fred. We're gonna see if he answers. The Pran Funkels research department has gone to bed and someone is filling in. Someone who is normally identified as Honor Talent. Thank you very much. Okay. Well, I got a phone number of a place that may or may not be open, but we're gonna try it.
Please leave your message for
Hi, Derek had a Rubik's Cube that really hurt. He bought it, I think, at your place, and 3 men came across his desk. It was, green, and then he kind of mashed the button, and I think the ending result was something that we didn't expect. If you could call us back, I'm trying to figure out what's going on here, and I think you might be able to shed some light on it. Okay, thank you. 402-882-2083. Please call us right now at this phone number. Please call us right now at this phone number. Call us right now. We're going to answer and put you right on the air.
To replay your message, press 1. To continue recording, press 2. To delete...
Hi, Derek had a Rubik's Cube that really hurt. He bought it, I think, at your place, and 3 men came across his desk. And a baby. It was, green, and then he kind of mashed the button, and I think the ending result was something that we didn't expect. If you could call us back, I'm trying to figure out what's going on here, and I think you might be able to shed some light on it. Country crock shit spread. Okay, thank you. 402-882-2083. Please call us right now at this phone number. Please call us right now at this phone number. Call us right now. We're going to answer and put you right on the air.
To replay your message, press 1. To continue recording, press 2. To delete and re-record your message, press 3. For delivery...
Let's call this number.
Winco Foods, let me help you.
Hi, I needed a separate system.
Yeah,
David.
No clue.
I think I just got pwned.
Winco Foods, Tulsa, may I help you?
Hi, I think we got disconnected. There was a David device that we were trying to figure out.
Oh, a what?
It was David's device.
David Stavias. This is Winco Foods in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
I know. Greg told me to call you.
Just a moment.
Winco Foods, how can I help you?
Hi, we had a David device we were trying to intercept.
I'm sorry, one more time?
It was a David device that my son found in the parking lot, honey.
Yeah, unfortunately I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, my son is he kind of looks around a lot, and he saw a thing in the parking lot. Yeah. I'm gonna say the quiet part loud. I farted. That's my... That's my quiet part.
Checkers.
Hi, Robert farted, and he wanted to make sure you knew.
Oh, did he fart there? Have a good
Jesus
day.
Christ.
Fart.
Is your Lord and Savior. I think we got a prank off here, folks. Very violent.
What do you need?
Well, how come you keep hanging up?
What do you need? Because nobody here understands anything you're talking about.
Have you ever heard about the fire with fire? You gotta win in the crossfire. What do you need? I might have that soundboard.
It's sometime in the future. The ultimate challenge. Crossfire. Crossfire. You get caught. Crossfire. Crossfire. You get caught. Crossfire. 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 You'll get caught up in it.
Well, let's take a look at the chat. We got Jesse Dugal in there. It's the theme from Alf. Anyway. Look at that, Critterbug. Well, let's make some more calls. Man, I gotta tell you, Google, I used to mean something. Used to mean something. And it certainly does not mean what it used to. That's about all I have to say about that. Click it. Click it. Honk it. Ponk it. Honk it. Ponk it. Honk it. Ponk it. Here's a 24-hour number. Let's call this 24-hour number.
Hello, this is Brett Van Born. You've reached my cell phone. Please leave your name. God damn it. Filibuster.
Triple barrel malt's farting with his mouth hole, honey.
Hmm? Well, putting something into the search engine there. And it's changing it to something else when I press enter. I feel like I don't know how to use the 3 seashells, folks. Know what I mean? I've taken a shit. I just don't know how to wipe my ass. I think the only person who can enlighten us at this point. I can't tell you because I said enlighten, so it seems like I'm dumb. And I'm certainly not. Right, fellas? Let's make another Pran Funkel. Oh, here's the number to dial. Let's dial this number. Who wants us to dial this number? How about some people? Oh, some people want us to dial this number. I dial this. I dial this. We're gonna dial this number.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hi, Derek had cheddar cheese inside his intestines. And I was told that that was not something we were allowed to make happen. Give me a call back. ASAP, please. Thank you. Okay. We're gonna continue sitting naked on your front porch. And I am sitting naked on your front porch. Folks, I know you've never thought I want someone to sit naked on my front porch. And I would agree with you. But let me just say, if you would like for someone to sit on your front porch naked, I know someone. I'm just putting it out there.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hi, Tom Saltermeyer, PhD. I'm just, this is a customary message that I leave for anyone who comes in contact with my clients. I have a particular client. Her name is Bertha. And I was just, like I said, customarily, literally letting you know that Bertha might be coming into your Conoco. You know, when I say might, I mean it with several exclamation points. Yeah. That probably conveys everything I'm trying to say, but just don't get gummed, you know? Thank you. Well, I hope they learned a lesson. We got mosquitoes. We got yellow flies. Through dog days. And not only that, we have...
And the kitty, too.
Yep.
Yeah, too dry out your way, huh? I'll talk to you later.
I got a soundboard I'm thinking about using if someone speak with us tonight on Pran Funkels, and let's keep making some calls and see if somebody calls back and be worth the answer the phone. Gotta win it in the fight fire, right? We have to win it.
It's sometime in the future. The ultimate challenge. Crossfire. Crossfire. You get caught. Crossfire. Crossfire. You get caught. Crossfire. 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 You'll get caught up in it.
Well, everybody feel better now? I do. You couldn't hear it or see it, but you can feel it. I was shooting balls. Well, more specifically, ball bearings across the table. Me and my buddies, we solved some math problems. One of them is pretty hard. It said, what is 4 plus 8? Pamela Anderson. Are you hard? Okay. Well, this is a Cody episode of Pran Funkels, can you tell? Let's take a look at the chat. Anybody in the chat there? I think there's not enough fellas that can stay awake. I think I've stayed awake later than any fellas. Know what I mean? We received something from a neat guy tonight. And we love that neat guy. If you're a neat guy, I hope you know you're being viewed on radar vision. Here for the comments is, when do you sleep though? And I would say, in those hours when you're not paying attention. Well, that answers that. Ever seen that movie? It's called Hider in the House. It rules. There's no cider, though, and it's hard for a movie to be good without Tobey Maguire, but this one, I think, does not have him. The cider house that rules. The catch is the movie that has this title doesn't represent what it claims to be. Everyone knows O'Doyle rules. Hey. Let's make some more Pran Funkels. You want to make some more calls, folks? Anybody in the chat? Here for the comments? Should we make another call? Take him to the bash. Tickle to the bash. Blaster Master. Tickle to bash. Don't fuck up and run out of life on your meter there, because if you do, it might say tickle to bash. Are you underground? And you died? Tickle to bash. Bitch. Hogwash. Let's make another Pran Funkel. Alright, I'm going to declare right now free book and Remington Park. I'm going to say those are off limits.
Do what you will with that information. Thank you very much.
Okay. Hey, let's call a quick trip. I haven't called enough quick trips tonight. One or two. How many have we called? Here for the comments. How many quick trips have we called tonight? Alright, I got a question for you. You can help out the show or not. You ever think Google's being sarcastic? When it says there's no quick trip in existence. I'm typing things in here, folks. Okay, well, that's
A lot of silence. I know you weren't sitting at the lake. You were sitting at a phone, listening to Pran Funkels. But maybe you were hoping to do some self-reflection, you know? And if you were, here's your excuse. I was just listening to the show. And there was a pimplement device that started making noise. It sounded like when you get a grape nut on Faxanadu. And then it sounded like on Wizards and Bill Moyers. It sounded like people weren't paying attention to what Bill Moyers said. And then they got mad because they didn't know what it was. And then they said, "Hey, Bill Moyers, fuck off." Well, I'm still able to dial. So why not? I mean, I mean, but why not? I say that because I couldn't find it in my file system. But why not? We love Claire. Love her a lot. Wanna fancy her, but we're not into the show yet. I have an idea. Wilford has an idea. Also, I think Wilford should speak with these individuals. Here we go, honey.
We're gonna speak with an individual, honey. I hope you're ready to crown this jelly, honey.
You have reached the Illinois Thoroughbred Horsemen's Association.
Procrastinators Anonymous is what I heard. Okay. Well, Devin had some things. I'll be right back. Well, thank you, Garfield, for being caught in what we all refer to these days as the act. Alright, well, I hope you went to the bathroom while that was going on. I think it's, I think someone referred to this music that you just heard. Mustard. As, pissin' music. But I'm waiting to confirm that. Well, I'm not sure. I think you might have to ask Dwight Stone
Tristan Dupree, and or Jeffrey Glenn Tavares. No relation to Players Club individuals. Let's make another call. What are we doing if not making Pran Funkels, you know what I mean? I got my bouffant hairdo ready. I can't not do the show if I went to all that trouble, you know what I mean? It's a bouffant. Let's dial another number here. What do you say? Try buying from me. Okay, we're gonna dial a number.
Hello, good morning, mobile home help you?
Hi, Cinnamon wants to speak with you if you don't mind.
Hello?
Hi, can you talk to Cinnamon for a few minutes, please?
Oh. No, it's the wrong number.
Oh, I thought this was the... Oh no. We're gonna have to phone you once again. The quest for Cinnamon.
Hello?
Hi. We were talking about Cinnamon, please.
It's the wrong number.
No, I don't think it's wrong.
Hello?
Sir, just one second. Can you hear me out? I don't think it's the wrong number.
You look for something?
Yes, well, my name is Cinnamon. Would you like to speak with me for a few moments?
What can I do for you?
Well, we had questions about the Beaver's van.
No, it's the wrong number. It's a gas station. Don't call me back again.
You don't know anything about a Beaver's van? Okay. I don't believe him. I think he's part of the wrong number committee. the wrong number, committee. First of all, titties. Take it out of my... Sir, are you a member or are you not a member of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee? Please answer the question. Deck a dog in the morning. Classic rock. All motherfucking day, you dipshit. You motherfucking dipshit. I love you a lot. I'd like to fancy you. Would you like to go to the Olive Garden? Tomorrow at 2 p.m. It's a yes or no question, but also it's kind of a demand. Sir, how's that Velvet dispenser treating you? I have it on high authority. A Vermont teddy bear just busted a nut. What do you think about that? Ejaculation via Vermont teddy bear. Thoughts, queries, bequeaths. A largemouth bass just told me about a Hardy's breakthrough. I'm gonna have to let you go. Goodbye. Well, we're getting some listeners tonight on Pran Funkels. If only we could get some pontificators, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Okay. 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 Well, at this juncture, I feel like I'm up the junction, aka being squozen by a certain band. Teacher lady likes that, tempted by a fruit of another. Have you heard that new song, honey? I have actually found myself accidentally calling people honey. But, you know, usually it's people that I know will not murder me for saying it, so... And I don't know a lot of people like that. I mean, I've met people like that. I just don't choose to know them and be friends with them. You know what I'm saying? Do you ever get the feeling you're the only person awake in a certain orbit situation? No? Okay. I don't either. I don't either. And as a wise man once said, well, sorry folks, I've died of dysentery. You see, I listened to tonight's episode of Pran Funkels, and I died of dysentery. Just a second. Okay, so I think this is the quote. Without Mike, I have to depend on sub Mike level intelligence provided by the T-1000. The quote is... Well, let me check the Pran Funkels chat. Make sure no one already knows where I'm going. Here for the comments. It's a big ding ding ding. You got it right. Nah, just kidding. The correct answer is there is nothing in the world more helpless and irresponsible and depraved than a man in the depths of an ether binge. Now let me just make sure you know, I'm not in one of those right now. I'm just making Pran Funkels. Here we go. There's a 24-hour establishment we're gonna call. They're teasing me. They won't give me their fucking phone number. Has a call link, like they have a phone number, but it won't come up. Man, let's call this other one.
The person you are trying to reach is on the phone. Leave your message at the tone. Press pound when finished.
No, it was. We got your $2 thing too, honey.
The person you are trying to reach is on the phone.
Hi, you've reached Margot. I can't get to my phone right now. Leave a message and I'll call you back. Hi, you've reached Margot. I can't get to my phone right now. Leave a message and I'll call you back.
Right back with David Horowitz.
General Sumter's coming to your hen party.
Oh, there's some more Wadigans for you. I hope you're not cosplaying as Antonio from Wings. Because that might not turn out the way you think it might. If you're hoping Casey would suck your dick, bad news. She's not gonna do that. How about eat shit Whataburgers? Should we call those tonight? Is this that type of night? I guess we'll see if it's that kind of night. We're gonna call this number and see what they do, and we call them and prank call them. So we're doing a prank call show here. I don't know if you knew that. What? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna have to copy and paste this number. You're supposed to be able to click it, but it doesn't work. It's this little startup mom and pop company. It's called Google. They haven't perfected it yet. But the advertisements work always. Never fails.
Whataburger 15th in Peoria, Nicole speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, Ted was in there earlier, and I think he might have left something behind.
What was that?
Ted might have left something behind in there, honey.
There's something behind where?
Well, one of the booths. It's a tub of Vaseline.
What?
A tub of Vaseline jelly.
You heard it here first, folks. Pran Funkels makes people laugh. Someone laughed on tonight's episode. Hey, Mike. Thanks for being on. Love you a lot. Thanks, Justin. Patrick. Carrie. Nah, I'm just kidding. I was just pretending like there were people on the show earlier that I forgot about, you know.
But really, I was just thinking about, like, it's kind of weird. I haven't done a solo show in quite a while. You know, you gotta be confident, dry, and secure. You have to raise your hand. Raise your hand if you're sure. If you're really sure you want to do Pran Funkels. Thanks to my gastrointestinal system, and to you for listening. I'm not purposefully ending the show right now. I'm going to dial another number, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to try to call somebody else. Yeah, call somebody else. Okay, let's try this other thing. Anybody want to try something else? Okay, me too. Here we go. Try something else.
We're sorry we missed your call. Please leave your name, number, and a brief message, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Hi, my name is Robert Baconator, and I had a client that had contacted you several weeks ago and said that you had not come in contact with him after that. And we're just a little bit confused. I thought, I mean, you know, is this a professional business or a non-professional business? Okay. Give us a call back. I think we called you before, but maybe just trying to emphasize it, you know. Okay, thank you. Bye. Okay, God bless. Love you a lot. Goodbye. Okay, bye. Alright. This episode of Pran Funkels is I can't do it. I don't like cliches, man. None of those here. Let's try another number that's similar to the last one, but not exactly the same, but might go to the same kind of individuals, and we'll see what happens when I dial this number on a little show we like to call Pran Funkels.
We're sorry we missed your call. Please leave your name, number...
Oh man, that's so goddamn similar, I can't even believe it. Sound like the same fucking number, in fact. Let me wipe my glasses off, as well as my eyeballs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it turns out without shit on my eyeballs. That's the same number we just called. Okay. Well. Sorry, folks. I didn't mean to make you mad, Margot. Should we call her back? I feel like Kira is telling me no. And Cody is telling me no when he listens back to this. Mike, what say you? I think Mike's playing a soundboard that's not answering the question, and it's frustrating me, and I'm... Mike, get off the show. And Justin, what do you think? Well, he didn't give me an answer. Richard, whatever you say, Richard, we're gonna do this. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Okay, he kind of shrugged. And he said, whatever you want to do, man. So let's call it.
We're sorry we missed your call. Please leave.
You sons of bitches. Well, I think Richard also said, call this number back that you called recently and see what happens. Well, for God's sakes. What else is there to do but call a... Hi, the Bear Agrees would like to ask you a couple of questions, if you don't mind, real quick. Thank you. Are you ready?
Hello?
Hi, the Bear Agrees. Can you hear me? Oh, one gentleman. What a nice guy. Terrell, is that you? Terrell, I think I can hear your nutsack rubbing against the receiver. I think that's you.
Oh, yeah, I heard it. Matter of fact, I smelled it. Okay, I hung up. Let's give him a call back.
Mr. Wimberly needs to play a clip involving Matt Walsh. Hi, Chris Wimberly wanted... Hi, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes, I would like for you to, please. Thank you.
Gas station.
Excuse me? Do you have Garbage Pail Kids for sale? Your voice indicates that that's the case.
I don't think he knew what was going on there, you know?
Salerno Service Station.
Hi, my name is Thomas.
Sí.
How you doing?
Oh, okay, thank you. What can I help you?
Well, I was calling on behalf of the Jolt Cola Company.
No, tenga buen día. Gracias por todo. Hasta luego. Yes?
Beg your pardon?
Yeah, this is
Beg your pardon?
This is a gas station, or no? Or do you need something?
Yeah, we had a grunt munch situation.
What do you need?
Well, there was a grunt munch on your back porch, honey.
Yeah, but today the mechanic is closed. Call tomorrow from 8 to...
Well,
from 8 to 4.
there was a bimble. Honey, there's a bimble, please.
Right. Okay, from 8 to 4 tomorrow.
There's a bimble in your nutsack, honey. Did you say it? Yeah, that was weird. Took quite a while for that call to be disconnected. You know what I mean? Pran Funkels, you know what I mean? Edition. Is that it? Is that the last call tonight, folks? Let's take a look at the chat, and that will determine the answer to that question. We could call the Brennington establishment, the one from 1994 that I called on Pran Funkels a few years ago. And the guy came on. Well, if you weren't listening, it's kind of
on-site situation, so, hey. Well, let's call somebody. I'm not ready to fold in the Al Jaffe artwork at this point, you know what I mean? Pran Funkels, you know what I mean? Have you seen that Crank movie, honey? Y'all seen that just, let's say, that face, oh, teacher lady exploded. I'm sorry, folks. Let's call a different number. Here we go. When I do that, I can hear it echoing in my headphones, but then I listen back and you can't hear it, and I'm like, oh, people just think I'm insane. And I certainly would not like for that to be something that you would think about me.
Thank you for calling American TriStar Insurance Services. Our office is currently closed. Our regular business hours are from 8 a.m.
My business hours are 8 a. Why the fuck aren't you open right now, bitch? Okay, you got a phone number here. We're gonna dial that phone number. What number are we dialing? The answer is this phone number. Right here.
Thank you for calling Local Biz Domination. Press 1 to hear our list of services. Press 2 to book a CRM demo. Or press 3 to speak to our sales team. Press 0 to hear this menu again.
I know your sales team is in a similar state as I am.
Please pick an option from our menu.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Press 1.
Wrong option, obviously. Folks. Well, you can't argue that I wasn't dominated there. Eh?
Thank you for calling Local Biz Domination. Press 1 to hear our list of services. Press 2 to book a CRM. Local Biz Domination specializes in helping businesses automate using feature-rich CRM. We also provide AI booking, review, and reputation management services, and Google My Business optimization.
That sounds like some fact. Oh, I made it hang up. I think they were worried about their reputation. Okay. Well, we don't actually try to talk to machines on Pran Funkels, so That was an accident. And much like Shepard Smith, it won't happen again. Accidentally talking about a blowjob. There's something I was going to say, but I stopped myself from saying it because I've said it on the show already. A couple of times. Oh, that's the noise it makes when files are being perused. Had some fun with Mike recently on the show. Mike was more vocal than usual. Lee. And if you're a long-time listener, then you know those are some good episodes, yeah. And they don't happen extremely often. But I'm telling you, recent episode, Mike and Merform, good stuff. Me and Mike doing what we do, pretending to be a couple of indistinguishable genders or, you know, orientations or whatever. It's a whole lot of fun. I hope you enjoy listening to it. On Pran Funkels, honey. Now we're going to call this number.
Thank you for calling Visiting Angels Senior Home Care. Our office hours are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday.
Well, let's take a look at the 7-day outlook on the weather thing. Let's see here. Let me... Oh, it's not working very well. Yeah. I might need something to work a little better there.
Beef and cheddar's better.
Thanks for sticking with us, folks. We promise there will be several Gendelsons before the night ends. things such as this might be heard. I can't hear it. Well, that's interesting. I think my my computer has cut me off. It's like, yes, here's the file. I have opened it. You're looking at it. You can't hear it. Oh, I know. It's an audio file. Yes. But no, you can't hear it. And can we go? Let's see.
Hello, someone called my number 2 hours ago.
Uh-huh. I was David, I think.
No, there was a lady talking to some other lady saying the girls are at somebody else's house.
It was, well, that was Mrs. David. You want to talk to her?
Okay. Must have been the wrong number then. Alright, thank you.
Who's this? Who the fuck is calling me at this late hour, you dumbass?
Well, this is Gen X Remodeling in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I got called at 5 o'clock this morning from this number.
This evening or this morning?
Huh?
Was it this morning or this 5 o'clock when did you say?
It was 4:50 a.m.
In the evening or the afternoon?
Nope. I just told you it was 2 hours ago at 4:50 a.m.
Well, that was not 2 hours ago.
Well, 4:50, I'm in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Do you know how to do math?
Yeah, I know how to do math, but you know what? I've already blocked this number, so how about you don't bother calling me again?
Well, the Harmerville's guy's gonna rub ice cream on your nutsack, honey. You okay with that? He's pretty good at what he does. I think it'll go okay. Hello. Well, we're just waiting on you, honey. Hello. Well, hello, honey. Derek has that back report. We're gonna work on it real quick, if you don't mind, okay? Okay, here we go, honey. There's a Lunchable in the basement refrigerator, if you want one. Okay.
Yeah. Look who's not 40. Our TV's on and off. We have rain here right now. Yeah, that's good. You're right.
Alright, well, folks. Thanks. Thanks for the comments. Here for the comments. Thanks to me for echoing back to myself every time I say something right now. And, thanks for the Long John Silvers. Mr. Ritter. John, to be exact. To a lot of people, he provided entertainment. But to me, he provided Long John Silver's. Delivered it to my house. That's why I liked him, you know. Hey. Well, thanks for listening, folks. I probably should fold up the old Dick Cavett condom and tell it better luck next time, as is customary. I know, I laughed at that when I listened back to this, so I was laughing with myself, knowing that I will laugh at that. Anyway. Enough with the funny business. It's not the 90s, and there is no time for clacks. Moja moja. Chris Wemberley, where the fuck are you? Nah. It's been a unique episode of Pran Funkels. And I promise, it's about to end. Unless a fella calls us. Any fellas want to chit-chat? Eh? I probably don't have the right phone lines open for that. But that's alright, I should get some sleep, you know? It's almost time for the Berenstain Bears to come out and admit that they're aliens that change their legal name every 20 years to just to fuck with the human race, you know? Change that A to an E and vice versa and all that. You know, sometimes I forget I'm in the midst of stalling, and I forget why I was doing that. But I promise that's not going on right now, okay? Alright. Well, let's have an end theme that maybe we haven't heard in a while. How about that? How about Dan Aykroyd? How about a hemorrhoid? How about an arachnoid? Let's do it. Love you a lot. We'll see you hopefully tomorrow night with an Ovgum. By the way, due to the holidays, no Ovgum on Friday night. Oops, all video game music. Ovgum. Love you a lot. Good night. Here for the comments. And good luck with all that knitting that you're thinking about doing. Beverly Smeary has dispatched a pecan across my nether regions, and that's how I know it's time to say God bless you. Good night. And you bless God. God bless me. Me bless God. Me bless you. You. Wait, I think we've pressed all directions on the joystick, right? Good night.